I'm here to talk to you today about zinc, and I'm so excited to be here to talk about the immune system after recently having my own immune system be very challenged. So I thought it would be a great time to brush us up on some things that we can do for our immune system. And something that has gotten a lot of attention and discussion recently in the last couple of years with a particular virus is zinc. So let's talk about zinc because it can do a lot more for your body than just build your immune system. But we'll start there because it is one of the most common things that zinc is known for. Zinc is actually essential in the building, the maturation, development of, and the division of the T cells. And the T cells are white blood cells that fight infections in our body. So we want these T cells in a strong quantity, and we also want them to be fully developed so that they can adequately do their job and defend against infections. So if you have healthy levels of zinc, you're going to have better T cells and higher levels, and your immune system is going to be better supported. Additionally, zinc works in the throat and your sinuses, fun fact, to block the receptors that viruses attach to. So if you have the zinc again in your system, it's going to naturally take those receptors and make the viruses unable to attach to the receptors and spread in your system. Pretty cool stuff. Zinc is also really important with mental health or mood regulation. It is critical for both mood regulation and cognitive function. In fact, a major study determined that the correlation between lower zinc levels had shown that the person had higher levels of depressive symptoms, ADHD, violence and aggression in children, and impaired learning and memory. So, zinc is going to boost your mood and your memory and your cognitive brain function. Zinc also helps men's health. Number three, it's important for growth and development in men's reproductive health. It also impacts the production of testosterone. Now, even women have testosterone, and I work with a lot of women who are older, reaching menopause age, that have low testosterone. So, this is not just good for men's health, but for everyone's reproductive health as well, because we all have testosterone in our body. Now, zinc has been shown that the higher the zinc plasma levels are in men, that the higher the sperm count is as well. So if you're dealing with any infertility issues, perhaps making sure that your zinc levels are optimal would be something that you could do for yourself. Also, as men age, zinc plays a really vital role in making sure that their prostate stays healthy. Zinc is also powerful, point number four, with our senses. Did you know that zinc can influence your ability to taste, to smell, and to see? Zinc deficiency correlates with a reduction of the ability to taste and smell acuity, so fully. Now, a lot of people with a certain virus lose that sense, a couple of their senses. And so zinc can help bring those back, maybe even prevent losing them. And a study showed that 50-year-olds and older that dealt with macular degeneration or blindness, after taking a 12-month zinc supplementation, had less vision loss than when they started that supplementation. So it's really powerful for your senses. And then lastly, skin. So the fifth thing that zinc is powerful with is your skin. The anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties of zinc make it a powerful mineral for treating skin issues such as rosacea, eczema, and acne. So those are five big reasons to take zinc. Hey Shannon, thanks for jumping in here. I do just want to give a couple disclaimers. While zinc is best taken on an empty stomach, it can cause some stomach upset. So you may need to take your zinc with food. Also, taking long-term dose of zinc can deplete your copper because there's a competition for absorption on those receptors. So if you are taking zinc long term, please ensure that the dosage that you're taking correlates with long term use. When you're doing short term, you can increase those zinc dosages, but your short term doses versus long term doses should be different. Otherwise, you're going to deplete down your copper levels. And then lastly, the type of zinc that you take can affect the results that you get with the product. There's zinc comes in many different forms, and the different forms have different absorption capabilities. So ensure that the type of zinc that you're taking will support the reason why you are taking it. Lastly, I want to leave you with a quote. Rob Liano says, "Your life will fly by, so make sure you are the pilot." I love this quote. And if you are ready to be more empowered in your role in maintaining your health, then you might want to jump over into Stronger Together and learn how to read your blood labs, be able to get all your questions asked about the functional medicine approach to your wellness, and also, you're going to get some really powerful mind body sessions to help with that connection, as our emotions really do manifest into the physical ailments that we encounter. So, check that out if you're interested. Thanks for joining me here today, and I will see you very soon.